Hey, are you thinking about summertime? Me too. And what about teaching music theory camp? That would be fun, right? Today, I'm going to share 3 tips with you on how you can really have a great time teaching music theory club camp classes this summer. So you might want to jot these down. Give me a little yes in the chat box if you are interested in teaching music theory camp classes this summer. How fun would that be, right? So I'm going to share with you all of this great tips. Join me live at MusicBusinessMastery.live. And that's where I'm going to be going into our big 3-day event. But today, let's get started with 3 tips for teaching music theory camp. Are you ready? So tip number 1 is to plan your theme. What are you going to have your theory club camp about? Are you going to have it about composing? You could do a 6-week camp on composing. That would be fun. You could do a 6-week camp on composers. So now we're going to be learning about music history. That would be fun too. You could do a composing camp and a composer camp and kind of integrate the 2 of them. That would be an awesome idea. What is your theme going to be? What if you wanted to do a music camp on examination preparation and make it fun so students are excited to learn about how to prepare for exams? What about if you did a camp on performance? That would be cool. How to prepare for getting up there and doing a performance, whether it's for a recital, whether it's for an upcoming exam, whether it's just to be playing for their family and friends, kind of get the nerves out. So lots of ideas. Share with me in the chat box, what is your one favorite idea to run a 6-week music camp? Music theory camp is something that you can run easily. And I'm going to give you a few more tips. My name is Glory St. Germain from Ultimate Music Theory, and I love running music camps because it's fun and engaging for kids, and there's many different ways that you can do it. And I'm sharing all of that inside our free 3-day live event called MusicBusinessMastery.live. You can go ahead and get registered, and I will share the link inside the chat when I'm done. So let's go on to tip number 2. Tip number 2. So tip number 2 is invite your community. So you might have a community that's online, and you can invite that community into your music theory camp classes, right? What if you did invite your community locally? What if you reached out to your local high school and said, you know, things are wrapping up at school soon, and I'm going to be running a music camp. I'm going to be talking about composing or composers or performance or music theory camp or exam camp, whatever your theme is going to be, but invite your community. So think about the outreach that you could have and how much fun it will be for community members. You might even want to invite a fellow music teacher to come and be a guest at the camp one day to share some of their musical ideas. So just kind of think outside the box. How could you engage your community, all the music students, and maybe you want them to learn different instruments? That would be a cool camp too, right? How could they play all of the instrument in the string section or percussion instruments? So just kind of think about how you can engage in community. I think community would be pretty fun too. So that brings us to our tip number 3. So tip number 3 is to start your marketing. Once you've decided on your theme, once you've decided on the community, how you're going to outreach them, we want to start marketing because summer's coming pretty fast. And if we're going to be running a music theory club camp or a composing camp or whatever camp theme you're going to choose, you need to think about your marketing. And I'm going to be covering all of this inside our live 3-day event, MusicBusinessMastery.live. It's free. It's 3 days. It's all happening for you. And I can't wait to share all of this with you. So make sure to get registered for music theory camp classes and everything else I'm going to be sharing with you. Now, one of the things that I thought about was how can we really engage students? And I want to think about how can you really expand this to be profitable for you? Because depending on how many students you're going to have in your club camp, that will really result in how much money you're going to make. So I actually have a bonus tip for you. Are you ready for this one? Your bonus tip is this, and the bonus tip is invite a friend. So think about this. If you have 3 students that are all going to register for your theory club camp or your composing camp or performance camp, invite them to bring a friend. So now you've actually doubled your income, because instead of having 3 kids, now you've got 6 kids. And who doesn't want to bring a friend to camp? Me. Give me some love in the chat. Yay. So make sure that you're engaging your students and really having fun in sharing all of these wonderful opportunities with your students. So go ahead and get registered. I can't wait to see you there. It's MusicBusinessMastery.live. I'm going to be sharing a lot more ideas on how you can start teaching summer camp. And perhaps share with me in the chat, what's your favorite tip? Which one are you going to implement first? Are you going to plan your theme? Are you going to jump in and just start inviting your community and decide your theme later? Are you just going to start working on your marketing to say, okay, how could I map this out? And also you want to make sure that you're choosing the best time that works for you, right? You're going to run it for 6 weeks, once a week, or you're going to run it for 3 weeks? Have your students come twice a week. We'll be talking about all these ideas inside of our MusicBusinessMastery.live. So get registered, and I look forward to seeing you there. I'm Gloria St. Germain, and until next time, teach with passion. Bye now.